Hello and welcome to the weather update for February 22nd, 2019. And it was a pretty cloudy day today. You can see, look at all these clouds from the stall front over us today. So we didn't see a whole lot of sun. Whatever sun we saw was heavily filtered by this deck of cirrus clouds, unfortunately for us. It's been so gloomy. But anyway, yesterday we did have some clear skies, but unfortunately. It was very warm too, so it was too warm for February, and the clear skies did not last very long. But anyway, let's take a look at our weekend because it's gonna suck. All right, now we stay dry for tomorrow, but then what's gonna happen is we have this storm that's formed along the stall front. And this actually is the same storm that hit Arizona with its snow, but it's tracking well to the west, and so we're gonna get caught up in some of this really heavy rain. Very late Saturday night into Sunday morning. You could see it's going to pour over us. Probably it could even last through a lot of Sunday too, as far as this GFS goes before it pulls away. So let's take a look and see how much rainfall the GFS gives us, and we'll take a look. I'm sure it's going to be over an inch of rain at least for us. Yeah, over an inch to 2 inches across our area for the rain, of course. So we're going to get more rain, and along with that rain, we're also going to get warm temperatures, too, on top of that. Now, today we're in the low 40s. Tomorrow we'll be at a similar level with southeast winds. But what's going to happen Sunday is we get this LLJ from the southeast, and this is going to usher in some really warm air for parts of our area. According to the GFS, doesn't get that warm over Long Island, maybe up to 50. But here we go in New Jersey again, temperatures possibly getting above 60. And then that moves through, and then it cools off by Monday again with this front moving through, especially into Tuesday. You can see things really start cooling off. All right, but this warmth is going to be pretty substantial for Sunday. And then we also have to be concerned about the winds. There are going to be high winds with this. So I want to look at the wind speed if we can get this on the model. Yes, we can. And show you some of the high winds that are going to be forecast into Sunday. You could see that actually doesn't look that bad. Actually, it's worse behind the front. We get some really strong winds from the west on Monday. So yeah, we will be dealing with a lot of wind on Monday, perhaps behind this. And this is the gradient. This again a very strong low pressure system. Again, the same system that brought the storm to Arizona, which we'll talk about at the end of this video. So let's take a look at the NAM model. We'll take a look at the NAM model too with the wind, and you'll see the high winds. That it looks like the high winds are going to be more behind the front, not so much ahead of the front. I think because of the ocean, because of the stabilizing marine effect, it should keep the LLJ effect, low level jet. It shouldn't reach the surface, so it should protect us a little bit from that. Here's a similar thing with the NAM, with again the worst the warmth over Jersey on Sunday. We'll take a look at the amount of precipitation we're going to get on the NAM. So this is going to be quite a soaker. Again, it's going to be Saturday night into Sunday, much of Sunday. Definitely over an inch of rain. So we'll look at the NAM's interpretation of this storm. Back it up. Again, has it arriving right around, I would say, 10, 11 o'clock. And then from there, midnight through Sunday morning, it's going to pour. It'll be heavy rain right through Sunday morning. Who knows, could even be a thunderstorm in there. And then as you get in the afternoon, it gets more kind of scattered, but there could still be a sprinkle or two around, but it should start drying out. So, yeah, it's going to be another soaker for us, but, you know, what can I tell you? We're not getting snow, that's for sure. Well, you know, let's take a look and see what Arizona got. So Flagstaff really just got a tremendous amount of snow. We're going to look at some of these numbers here on the right here. Flagstaff Airport got 38.9. They already broke their record for the most snowfall ever in one day, ever recorded in Flagstaff. And you can see some of these numbers. You have 41, 42 inches in some of these areas. So if we go and we look at the map and we zoom it in a little more, you will see here that we have 40 inches of snow at Flagstaff. Actually, it's now 40 inches of snow. It says 40 inches of snow. So snow's still falling at observation. So we're gonna have to actually probably look at these numbers again later because it's still snowing there right now. Insane numbers. I mean, can you imagine that amount of snow falling on Long Island? It's crazy. And if you go to the south of Flagstaff too, there's some high numbers too. And again, it's because these areas are in the mountains, and In the mountains, you get, whenever it's precipitation in the winter, it's always usually snow. So they're just getting a ton of moisture coming into their area, courtesy of that Pineapple Express and that storm that's going to bring us the heavy rain on Sunday. But we're on the warm side of it. We're not on a mountain, so we're not going to see the snow. But these are some pretty crazy snowfall numbers in Flagstaff. Pretty crazy indeed. I want to see, actually, we're going to go to Mountain Link and see where it's Mountain Line. Let's see if they're closed, because they were shut down today. That's their transportation. Yeah, they said no service today on Friday. I don't know if there's going to be service tomorrow, but everything is shut down in Flagstaff. So Mountain Line is their bus system in Flagstaff, by the way. So it's so bad that everything is shut down there, and I have a feeling they're going to have a tough time digging out this weekend from all this snow. Well, I'm glad it isn't us. Yeah, just updated to 40.1. So there you go, 40.1 at Flagstaff Airport. Oh, I see. I was looking at this observation. So yeah, 40 inches of snow. That's insane. 40 inches of snow in Flagstaff. So this is where it's kind of interesting with the weather going on, with all that snow they're getting. It's good for the lakes. A lot of their lakes have been drying up over the past, because they haven't had a whole lot of snow. They've actually been below normal with snowfall the past couple of winters, so they're getting all the snow because of the pattern that we're in. And that, again, has to do with we'll just look at the CONUS view here for a moment here. And that has to do with we'll back this up. Actually, I'll look at the GFS. So actually, we can actually go into look at the GFS and see its simulation in the historical simulation. Actually, we can't. But you could say, well, actually, you can here. So here's the storm. So I'll just show you. Right, here's the storm. It's going to move. So this storm basically came in, Pineapple Express into the southwest, brought this heavy snow. Very unusual, too, because it kind of like sat over there for a little while. So now you see the storm moving up, and it's going to take a very far west track. So that's why we're going to be in the warm air and deal with all that heavy rain. However, there's going to be more snowfall in Minnesota, Wisconsin. This whole area here is going to get a lot of snow. So, but for us, it's more rain. So, more of the same. What can I tell you? And if we look at the long range, let's see if we see any snowstorms in our future. And we do not. We do see a cool down, but no snowstorms. So, still no snow. We may get through the whole winter without one major snowstorm. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's going to be it for this weather update. I'll update you again on the storm tomorrow night. Take care.